Grand Theft Auto 6 is ruining the gaming industry, but not for the reasons you really think. It's ruining it because publishers and developers are terrified of releasing a game after September in 2025. Almost all these developers are essentially in panic mode saying, coming 2025, but they won't give us a release date because GTA 6 and Rockstar have not given anybody a release date for when the game is dropping. Now, GTA 6 is going to be revolutionary. It's projected to make $1 billion in its first 24 hours, probably $5 billion in its first week. It's going to completely shift and alter the gaming industry. Everyone is going to be playing Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out. Now, even people that don't really game are going to be playing Grand Theft Auto. It's a cultural icon of a game. It's going to outsell everything this year. Nothing's even going to get close. Every kid's Christmas present, every kid's birthday gift, everything is going to be a GTA 6. Now, I'm going to talk about the release date a bit. We know it's coming after September because that's when Borderlands 4 is coming out. And Borderlands 4 is going to be cool, it's going to make money, it's going to be popular. But that's the only real metric people have. Anything before September is safe. So before September, all games have release dates, they're coming, it's going to be nice, it's going to be fun. Post-September, it's a black hole, a void of we might drop, we might not. Because developers are worried about GTA 6 being delayed into 2026 as well. Without that authentic, official, and I mean that official release date, nobody wants to release a game. Nobody wants to release a date. Because if you release your game at the same time as GTA 6, your sales are, being generous, cut by 50%. Realistic 75 to 90% sales decline for releasing within the first 30 days of GTA 6 and the next 30 days of GTA 6. In fact, give it a 180-day birth just to be safe. And these companies spend tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions, on marketing. And if you put a release date around GTA 6, that is going to be essentially an abysmal return on investment. We know for a fact that companies know that for a fact. Everybody knows that for a fact. Now let's talk about Rockstar and why they're vague. Now, the problem is Rockstar gave us 2025. They then gave us Q3, Q4 2025. Realistically, Q4 2025. And that's all we have to work with. Now, I'm not saying we're not going to be getting it this year, but there's an actual legitimate chance they delay it to 2026. And if that happens, the game industry is cooked for another 3 to 6 months, depending on when in 2026. Now, Rockstar could at any point give us a release date. They could say, December 10th, come get GTA 6. And the moment they do that, all hell breaks loose. We suddenly get games releasing in October, early November. Game dates start getting announced for February and March 2026. But December itself, not counting the new Call of Duty or games that don't actually have to compete with it because they're played alongside it, every other game is shit out of luck. Don't release. You're going to lose copies. You're going to lose sales. But let's talk about the October-December no man's land of gaming. Q4 is prime time for holidays, for sales, for money making, for printing the dosh. The Black Fridays, your Christmases, your Hanukkahs, your whatever holidays. December is packed. December, November, October. If you release around GTA 6, it's suicide. It's marketing, budget, financial suicide. It's essentially going to obliterate your company utterly and completely. Very few companies can get around that. Like I said, your Call of Duties and your FIFAs and your 2Ks. But that's about it. But let's talk about the hypothetical delay. Pushed into 2026. And that's actually, honestly, if I'm being honest, crueler than just releasing it around December. Because if they delay that shit, if they're not going to tell us when, they're just going to announce a delay late in the year. So that means no real big games for your Octobers, for your Novembers. And if they don't announce a release date until early December and then they say it's coming out 2025, that cooks December. If they announce a delay too late, all these companies are going to have wasted millions of dollars waiting. And then they actually have to panic and flurry to release a game in December to try to get some of that marketing, to get some of that market share back. And Rockstar knows that GTA 6 has to be flawless, phenomenal. It has to be the peak gaming moment, period. Nothing can get in the way of that. So if they have to delay the game, they're going to delay the game. And it's not going to impact their sales one tiny bit. It won't make a single goddamn difference. Nada, zilch, nothing. And they know that. But that's not true for all these other developers. They all know if they delay the game, they are screwed. And that's being generous. And there's other problems as well. Now, typically around the Christmas period, people end up releasing AA games, indie games, and things of that nature, but everybody is terrified. Now, I know I've said that several times throughout this video, but people don't understand just how big that fear factor truly and genuinely is for these companies. You could put $100 million into a game, and if GTA 6 releases the week after your game, you're probably making $20 million back if we're being generous for that month. You might make your money back eventually, but a lot of game sales happen in the first week or two. They use the news, the hype, all the information and marketing to push and generate and leverage sales. But if GTA 6 releases that same week, the entire media news cycle, hype cycle is just GTA 6. All that money and energy is wasted. Nobody's gonna care about awesome RPG coming out when GTA 6 has stripper titties in 3D high definition 4K. It's just not going to matter. But now I want to discuss something kind of funny. If GTA releases in, say, late November, early December, that means the first 3 months of 2026 is packed. We're probably going to be getting a AA, if not a AAA game every week or every other week. It's going to be jam-packed of video games because everybody's finally going to be free to breathe and release and announce their games. So that's going to be pretty good, but that also leads to another problem of money. The average consumer just does not have that much free money anymore. So people are going to be buying one game every quarter, maybe one game every other month. So if everybody releases their games at the same time, it's going to lead to more and more problems. GTA has essentially created a give or take 8-month problem with its existence, and it's going to impact the gaming industry in a rather harmful and painful way, but that is what it is. It's the same thing as releasing a World of Warcraft 2. It's releasing a Half-Life 3. Things that are going to shift the gaming industry no matter what you do. There's no real way around that. But let me know down below what your thoughts on that are. Are you excited for GTA 6? Are you going to be playing it? Why or why not? Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you hated it, understandable. Dislike and subscribe so you can hate my next video too. Thank you all, Ebenhard out. Peace.